Should I hold it the other way? Let me know. Live chat. Pulse. Right, am I sideways or am I normal for people? Oh, it says rotate device back. Okay, there we go. Oh, messages. The building in front of us is, I think that is the National Gallery. Is that the National Gallery? That one? Yep. Yeah. Portrait Gallery or National Gallery. I think the Portrait Gallery is round the corner. Hey, Diane. You can come with us and you can keep nice and cosy because it's actually quite chilly today. Oh, that's a tiny little dog. Oh. Right, so this is Edinburgh Castle there. And we're going to go into that side anyway because this side is so busy. Yeah, but I want to go over to the Princess Gardens and walk back. Yeah, and then we get, as you say, we're trying to get our steps in today. Oh, Diane, don't be sad, be happy. Well, they are happy tears. Right, let's cross over here. I used to live in Edinburgh about 10 years ago. No, 14 years ago, mind. Right, before we get run over by tram. Quick. Right, there's the castle. We're going to walk to the end and then walk back. Oh, your soul feels it so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I used to live here about 14 years ago. When did I live here? 2010?
Yeah, 2010 that we started that. You took photographs from the competition.
Right,
Remember that?
we are going down. Yeah, it was 2009, 2010 I lived in Edinburgh, and it's a lot. I mean, it's such a pretty city. This is like the main, one of the main kind of streets on there is Princess Street, and it is a kind of shopping street, and then you got the castle, and we're going to go down there, which is. Yeah, we're just here for the day. I had to drop off an engagement ring with a customer, and he is going on holiday tomorrow to secretly propose. So, oh hi, hello darling, how are you? Mike's on. Mike from down south.
Oh, hi Mike.
Oh, my mum's here, Mike. Mike says, hey, wait one second, let me turn this. Let me turn you around. Oh, hi! Hey, Mike! Mike Lucas, exactly. See, Mum's got a good memory. Here we go, this is a better shot of the castle. Let's show you that. Oh yeah, so this is the old town, right, in Edinburgh. Currently, anything on this side and over is the new town. Anything on that side and over is the old town. So that's a lot more kind of medieval. And then you have the castle, where the 1 o'clock gun goes off every day, funnily enough, at 1. We've missed it. Yeah, I made the ring. That's what I do. I'm a jeweller, so I made their engagement ring. Let me go down here. I'm gonna go for a wee jam. So this is what's known as the Princess Street Gardens, and funnily enough, the Princess Street Gardens used to be a massive bog. And during the plague, during the Black Death, they filled all of this up with all the dead bodies and sometimes partially dying bodies. Let's go that way. You just walked into each other. So this is technically a mass grave site.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Did you not? Welcome to my tour. Right, so during the plague, they filled all this up with the dead bodies, and they said at summertime, all the dead bodies kind of like dried and congealed.
Right.
So they said for the first time you could kind of walk across it because it was a really wet bogland before that. I love everything in kind of Scottish history is always like gruesome and bleh. I like it.
I smell the hyacinths are lovely.
I thought you were going to say you smell the dead one. Oh, yeah. Definitely get a whiff of the plague.
It's masking the smell.
Definitely, yeah. The smell of the hyacinths are masking the death. So yeah, and so the Princess Street Gardens sits underneath the castle, and this is just a lovely wee bit to walk. We're trying to get our steps in today, so yeah, I dropped off a ring. It is horrible, isn't it? It's horrible and gruesome reason. We're just getting our steps in today, and what a nice wee place to do it in. Let's see, I used to live here, and when you live here you never come here for walks and stuff like that. You never really do things like that. You go to your work, you go home, you have your dinner, go to bed. So it is kind of nice when you're having a day off to actually have a wee wander. And I'll turn you around just so you can see what we're seeing. And there's numerous throughout the park. There is. Yeah, Mike, was that the last time was that the last time you were in Scotland when you came up? See us. You know, you need another trip, if that was the case.
I remember meeting up with him in Trafalgar Square. Was it Trafalgar Square? What's the place called? Leicester Square. Yeah, we were down in going to see something and we met.
Mike came up, remember as well.
Yeah.
I remember showing Mike around.
There was something they were giving out free ice cream.
Oh! I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They were giving out free ice cream.
Sticks to my memory. Yeah.
Oh look, a wee fountain. I have no information about the fountain. I didn't even know it was here. Pretty fountain. Yeah, Mike's joining in, and I'm not looking at the chat. Mike's like, yes. Oh, whereabouts in Canada are you? So many Scots go and move to Canada. Such a massive expat sort of place to go to. There's so many kind of Scottish names of streets and cities and stuff over there that are quite funny. Yep, so we're just having a Calgary, Alberta. Very, very nice. Is Calgary on the west coast? Is Calgary on the west coast, Mum? It's Calgary, Alberta. It's on the west coast, east coast. Diane, keep it right. West coast, yeah. Yeah, that's a fair distance. That's a decent flight time over. Right, and we have a nice wee church. Loads of trees. And another church. And another church. There's a lot of churches in Scotland. It's where all the money goes. Into the churches. Yeah, let's go down this. Calgary is almost as beautiful as there. Yeah, Canada's stunning. I have actually a friend from the gym, Fiona, who moved over to Canada. Mm-hmm. She moved over to Canada recently. God, actually, come to mind, I can't remember exactly where she's gone, but it's stunning. Oh, and her partner likes to go take baths, like ice baths, and so they go out and they cut the ice in the lakes, and Fiona's like, no chance. Right, so we're now pretty much at the bottom, like right underneath the castle, so you can see. There we go. Yeah, you are. It's just that it seems like Canada's just so full of kind of just striking kind of mountains and extremely large spaces. It is beautiful. Never been to Canada. I would love to go. And I say my friend who's moved out there is having a great time. She moved for love. But yes. Fountain's name. What is the fountain's name? Right, there's words over there, but I believe they're people's names. Oh, sorry, Mum. Let's see. Surely there must be a wee plaque or something about. It is in French, so I'm not sure if maybe it's been gifted in a kind of Statue of Liberty sort of kind of way. It says "A Duren." Yeah. No, it's not got a wee name. And I'll Google it and I'll let you know afterwards. It says Adrin Maître de Poste Savoir Humain. No. I have no idea. All I know is that's the castle. There you go. It's really nice colours, Anne. Isn't that pretty? It's a very luxurious bath for these wee seagulls. Get looking at you. You don't know how lucky you haven't. Right. Someone's shouting over there. Yeah, it's a nice day here, but it is a little bit on the cold side. It's a wee bit overcast. It's usually colder. See, I come from the west coast. This is the east coast. It's usually colder on the east coast than it is on the west coast. So just a couple of degrees because you get the wind off of the North Sea. Barbie says, I would love to visit Scotland. My ancestors on my dad's side were potato farmers in Scotland. I'm from Newfoundland, Canada, but live in Toronto now, and more Canadians. Yeah, I was saying it's funny how a lot of Scottish people went to Canada afterwards. So there's a lot of Scottish people, a lot of Scottish people over from a lot of Scottish families. This is a World War II erected memorial. Oh, Mike, you're always welcome, sweetheart. You know you are. Yeah, this is one of these parks as well that's like I would never walk around if I lived here I would walk around maybe the meadows or somewhere. Less so here. Do you know, Barbie, do you know where in Scotland your family were from? It'd be really interesting to kind of find out that information. Newfoundland, is that on the west coast as well? I think I'm assuming everything is on the west coast, except for is Toronto on the east coast?
Someone from here?
Yeah, got people in the chat. Oh, east coast. Okay. Sorry. I'm just assuming that everything is just really far away from Canada and Toronto. I think it's on the east coast. What to see? Right, and we have a wee bandstand. And they do concerts and stuff, open concerts in the summer. Toronto is Middle East Canada. Ah, grand. Oh. Hands up for you. Wee castle in the back. A wee mummy in the back. And like everything in Edinburgh, everything's hills. So, that is the castle. About there is the gun that goes off every day at 1 o'clock. And originally the gun went off to show to the people down at the docks of the water that it was lunchtime. And I think time for them to stop trading at 1 or something. There was some rule. Oh, I'm so glad that I've cured your blues of the day. Thank you, Barbie. I mean, it's a really nice, it's like that nice temperature. Not too warm, not too cool. Perfect. Let's see, so this is the old town where you get the Royal Mile, which is a mile walk from the Holyrood Palace, which is down there, which is where the royal family have some land, and then it's 1 mile from there up to the castle, which is not so much, it's not a royal residence at all. It's more it's now owned by the National Trust, but it was more armoury and more olden times, where Holyrood Palace is still a residence. They do things like now it'll be the king has tea parties and stuff. It used to be for the Queen. They used to have a lot of tea parties, and if you had done things for charities and stuff, you would maybe be invited to go have tea with the Queen. And there's like maybe like 200 people that are invited, but it's like you go along, you dress up, and you will have tea outside in the gardens. But then you try not to. Oh look, lots of screaming children. They have them in all countries. Barbie, I was a history teacher, that's right. Yeah, I've got a wee Mary Queen of Scots coin. Just hard to see. Necklace that I sell. This is an actual mould that I took off a Mary Queen of Scots coin that was in circulation at the time, and this has got a hallmark with a star around a kind of roughly kind of like a love heart shape. It was hallmarked when she was going to get married, and it was like a celebratory coin. So I sell them. I sell them in gold and silver and things. Right, we're walking back up the stairs to what I think is the National Gallery. I'm pretty sure. You need to head off, Mike. Having a frazzled day? Don't have a frazzled day, sweetie. I'm glad I can cheer you up. I'll talk to you soon. They'll send me a wee message. I miss you. Send all my love to your mum as well. Right, let's see. This is Edinburgh. Stairs, hills and stairs. Everything over on the old town looks like labyrinth. Like you think, oh, just go down this lane and I'll get to that street. Nope. You end up at a completely different universe. A completely different level. It's an absolute maze, because it's a medieval built upon built. It's an absolute maze to work around, where the new town is very much a grid system, like most modern cities. Oh, yeah, and let's have a wee look-see up the street. Right, that's leading up to what's known as the Bound, and that has the Bank of Scotland, and they have lots and lots and lots of gold there. But you're not allowed to see that, so I can't make that much money. But this is you get lost where you've been for 54 years. Yep. Well then, I don't think there's much hope for you in the old town in Edinburgh then. See, I lived here for a couple of years, and I actually lived here for a couple of years. In the first 6 months or so, I was on crutches, and it is the most unfriendly city if you've got any walking aids. I remember getting stuck on a street once. Well, I say a street, it was a wee lane, and it was the lane was so up and down, like such a steep lane, that I got stuck with my crutches and I couldn't go down, so I was like, I'm going to fall if I go down the way. I couldn't continue going up the way because it was too steep, and I was just like, oh no. And a man came out of a shop and he had to walk over and come get me, like help me. I was like, please help me, I'm stuck. Right, got another wee square here. Right, Barbie, It's lovely, lovely seeing you. Yeah, I'll do a wee walk around Loch Lomond and stuff. Get down. You don't need to hire a guide. You've got me. I'll just come and show you everywhere. So this is the old side of the city. So there's a mixture of like Georgian buildings next to more medieval buildings. It is really nice. There is also, from here we can see the Scots Monument Tower, which you can still go up. I believe you can still go up that, can you? Yeah. This is the other half of Princess Square. You've got the Scots Monument here. You got the Scotsman Hotel there. That's the train station. I see this. So this used to be a huge. I think originally it was a lake, then it was a bog, then it was a cemetery. Now it's pretty gardens. And don't know if you can see away over there, that is Arthur's Seat in the crags. So because it's a city built on volcanoes, extinct volcanoes, there's a gorgeous hill you can walk up. So quite a lot on Sunday mornings you go for kind of a nice wee hill walk, which is nice to have a hill walk, like a hike up a mountain, well, a very small mountain, it's a wee hill, in the middle of a city. So Edinburgh has this really nice... Hey, Jalen, how are you doing? Edinburgh's got a really nice kind of country versus city lifestyle. You can go down to the beach, maybe like 20 minutes down to the beach, down to the old dockyards. There's a lot of really trendy bars and stuff like that at the dockyards. Then in the city, there's still a lot of there's huge green spaces, and it's got nice old buildings. Just the only thing is just a lot of people are rude here, and not as friendly as Glasgow. Glasgow's a bit more like, hey, they'll chat to anyone, and Edinburgh's a bit more busy, kind of like London. Well, obviously not like London, but it's more kind of people are in a rush and doing things. And it's just I don't like that. I like a wee chat. I like a wee chat with everyone. Right, let's turn you right. You don't see my wee face. Dan, this is like your own little wee private tour. Whee! That's the exciting side of the city. Let's look at that side. All these tiny little beautiful buildings, all crammed together, all higgledy-piggledy. They look amazing. Yep, Diane, I was just going to say that is the end of Princess Street Gardens, so we will be going back to the terrace pathways. Are nice. Yeah, they are. They're like, it is quite a say. Ooh, some teenagers making out. Wow. So yeah, it's romantic as well. Supposedly sitting in the cold. She's wearing shorts. She'll catch a death. Good Lord. Yeah, I was just going to say, Dan, this is kind of the end of this walkway. The rest is just, we're just going to quickly walk down the high street, try not to get hit by a tram and go. Anyway, but yeah, this is the Scots Monument. It's a really famous monument that you can still go up. Right, everybody, I am away. I'm going to go drive home. It takes about an hour and a half to drive home, which is literally an hour or so from one side of the country to the other. And we're going to go watch a film and hopefully have some chips. Okie dokies. You can say bye bye, Mum. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye everyone.